Who is it? Come on in.
Hello, is Victoria Anderson here?
Yes, she is.
Okay, can you get up for me, please?
Yes, hold on.
How are you? How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay,
Have a seat.
all right. Hello? Hello, Miss Evans. Hi.
Hi.
I'm having hard with the social worker here at WYG Austin Family Center. We
Yes.
need to come and have a conversation with you today.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you for meeting me.
Thank you for
Today
coming.
at your home.
Hey,
How's your day been?
pretty good.
Okay. Well, you know why we're here today?
Yes,
Let's discuss some things that happened with Hosea.
yes.
And first of all, before we get any further, that this, what we discussed today, it is just between you and I. It's confidential. It will not go nowhere else. It's just going to be private between you and I.
So I don't have to worry about this getting out?
No, this is strictly confidential. This is your and I section on saying how we can help you and your family get over what has taken place.
Okay, so do I need to sign a contract of confidentiality or anything?
Yes, you, at the next one when we end this, we'll go ahead and do a confidentiality.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
So the reason why I'm here today is to talk about Josiah. We did get a phone call from the school saying that he had been taking dolls and acting out with dolls about things that a normal 5-year-old wouldn't be doing.
Yes,
So
I've been very concerned. I don't know if you know all the linguistics that's surrounding the issue, but he was molested.
Okay.
And it's very hard for me to talk about.
I can see that, by sitting here, I can see the tears that look like it's coming to your eyes, and I can understand that could be very overwhelming for you as a mother to have to see your child go through that.
It is. It is. It's not just affecting him, but it's affecting our whole family. It really is.
I really feel how you're feeling, and I'm here to help you and your family get through this point of your life to be able to move on, to transition into a smoother transition. I know this is going to take a while, but as we talk about things that we can help you with in your home to make everything run smooth and to get the best help for Josiah going forward.
Yes, ma'am.
So, do you would like to share about when you think the incident took place?
We're thinking that it took place around Christmas. He went to my sister's house, and he was at my sister's house, and he was spending time with his cousin. We noticed after he came back home some changes in him and his behavior and some of the stuff he was doing, like he would take a bath and he would put crowns up his backside, and we didn't know exactly what was going on. He started wetting in the bed. He hadn't wetted in the bed since he was like 3, and doing a lot of inappropriate stuff to himself. I finally asked him what was going on, and he was able to disclose to me that someone had came over to their home while he was there with his cousin, and he touched him. It's just hard.
Take your time. Take a deep breath.
When he told us what happened, I immediately called the police out. They were able to locate the individual, but since that time, things have been just like really chaotic in the home. My husband, he's just being very, very angry. He really wants to hurt this individual. So we're all just going through, this emotional battle of what's happened and what's taking place with our child.
Okay, Ms. Evans, since we got that, have the law enforcement contact the predator who has done this to Josiah?
Yes, they contacted him. He got out on bond. And I'm still waiting to hear when we have to go to court. I don't know yet. But I think my biggest concern at this point is really trying to help my son get through this trauma. Try to find ways for me and my family to cope with what's taking place. And really try to help us to resolve some of the emotional impact of what's occurred, because right now we're very dysfunctional. Like I said, my husband is very, very angry. I am very, very sad and depressed, and in a way I feel like it's my fault, because if I'd have kept him home with me, if he'd have stayed at home, this wouldn't have happened.
Well, Ms.
And
Evans,
I just feel like it's my fault.
Ms. Evans, I don't want you to feel that it's your fault. We can never prevent things that can happen, that's out of our care. He was in a safe place. He was with family members. So what we need to do is establish some type of counseling for their family right now. And maybe once we establish the counseling, then you can, all can sit down and talk about the issue. Because Josiah needs to know as well that, you guys are hurting and he sees that. So what resources have you used so far prior to I'm coming here today?
I contacted Family Services, and they're supposed to be helping us with some counseling, scan. They gave me the address and the phone number to scan, and it's supposed to be an agency about Stop Child Abuse Now, and I have an appointment to go and talk to someone there, and that's the only people other than you that I've talked to or contacted. So really, I really don't know where to go from this point. I just feel like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place right now.
And that's understandable for you to be in that position. You have gotten in touch with some good agencies that would help you. But also, we want to set a time for Josiah as well, that he also needs to be able to talk about, if not talk, play it out, what happened, how it occurred. That way, it will let him not feel as he was at fault of it, but at the same time, to let him know that he was the victim of that. So that's mostly where we need to be at this time. So, going forward, I have spoken with the teachers there, and they have shown that he has been interacting out with the other students and with the other dolls and animals of what took place with him. That's why we were able to contact you before we got Child Protective Service involved.
Yes.
So that's why I'm glad we decided to do this home visit. And I can see that you are a great mother.
Thank you.
And
I mean, I don't feel like a great mother because I allowed this to happen to my son.
And it's okay. Don't feel that it's your fault. It's not your fault. I want to make that clear to you. It's not your fault. But as we move forward with this, I want to be able to give you all the resources and all the right care for your family and Josiah.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you feel that if he was to go to your cousins, that person that did that to Josiah, will he be there?
I don't
Or
know.
how will you react when you see him?
I don't know right now. I'm keeping him as close to me as possible. like I said, he is out on bond. It happened at my sister's house. I don't even trust him going over there because I don't know if that person would be there. And if I was to see him right now, I don't know how I might respond.
Are you fearful when your other siblings, your other children go over there? Do you feel that you worry about them now?
I
or
do.
when they're out from your eyesight?
Yes, when they're not around me, I'm wondering what's going on with them. I start panicking and immediately have to go back. It's been hard for me to let my kids be out of my eyesight, and when they are, it only takes moments, and then I turn right back around and I have to go pick them up. You know, it's upsetting that I cannot trust the people that I'm supposed to trust, because these are people that I love, people that I was brought up with. You know, it's family. And when the lady at Family Services did talk to me, she said, you know, that 9 times out of 10 it is a family member or a close friend who does these things to children, and I didn't know it.
Yes.
And I don't know why I didn't know it, because if I knew that the potential for this to happen is greater with family members and friends, I just feel like I'd have been more alert, more aware, you know.
Yes, but Miss Evans wants you to know that sometimes we wouldn't expect that from friends and family, because we would think that they will protect their own relatives as well. But majority of the cases are within the home, or it will occur at a relative's house outside the home. So I just want to know, how do you feel in your family, like going forward, with the counseling with Family Services and with Josiah? How is he sleeping at night? How is he interacting with his other siblings in the home? Those are some questions that I did have that I also would like to address with you.
Okay, he has not really had a good night's sleep since the incident happened. He's waking up in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
He is screaming and hollering out.
Mm-hmm.
When it's time for bed, he makes us check the windows.
Mm-hmm.
He, the doors, he makes us look up under the bed, and it takes him a good 30 minutes before he goes to sleep. If we turn the light off, he screams and hollers.
Mm-hmm.
We have to leave the light on now.
Okay.
He's afraid to sleep in the dark.
Okay.
Like I said before, he's been urinating on himself.
Okay.
If he hears a strange noise,
Okay.
he screams out.
Okay, well, Ms. Evans, going forward, these are some things that we are going to do, is that we're going to reach out to you, set up another interview with you to go over some further things when you go back to Family Services, and we will see how things are progressing from this interview with you to the next interview.
Okay.
It was nice speaking with you
Do
today.
you need me to sign my contract now?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
It was so good, nice meeting you too, sir.
It was nice meeting you.
Yes. And I hope things go well for you and your family.
Okay.
And you have my word that we will get you the best care for you and your family.
Okay.
And we'd like to thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
I still have your phone number.
you. Yes.
So can I contact you anytime I need
Yes.
to?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Thank you also, Mr. P. Y'all have a good day.
Okay, you too, ma'am.
When I say